Hello everyone, welcome to Golden Heart Tarot. My name is Ren. I hope you all are safe and happy. Today we are asking, what have they realized about you and your connection? As usual, we have three groups. Group 1 is the Seven of Cups in the Wizard's Tarot. Group 2 is the Two of Cups and the Tarot of the Divine. And Group 3 is the Eight of Cups and the Rider-Waite. I'll be doing one big shuffle in the beginning, but if you want to jump straight into your reading, those timestamps are in the description box. I'll see you at your group. Hello, Group 1. If you chose the Seven of Cups and the Wizard's Tarot, this will be your reading. We're asking, what have they realized about you and your connection? Let me get your cards laid out, and then we'll get into your reading. 78, Anima Mundi. The Knight of Wands. The Orator, Communication Confidence. The Fool, the Magician, Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups. If you're drawn to Group 3, there might be messages for you there. King of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Let me check out your starter card and see what I get. This person pretends that they have a lot of options, and they actually might, but the thing is that they're not actually options because they've already chosen you. This person is opening up to the idea of you and your connection. This person thinks a lot about you. They fantasize a lot. There could be something about the color yellow. This person really does love thinking about you. You make them very happy. You've opened up the idea of magic in their life, so there may be something about your connection that just seems a little bit otherworldly. They really enjoy looking at you, pictures of you. You're like a dream to this person. This person could be a little bit magical themselves. There's just something a little bit different about them. They stand out just like you do. You and your connection with this person is something that they never imagined could ever even happen in real life. They may have been tentative about exploring this connection with you, but I feel like they are beginning to. They're beginning to step into the idea of this connection, even though it feels like fantasy. There's an idea of them beginning to ground this connection, make it into something that's real, beginning to grow this connection. It's like they just have decided that you're it. So I'm seeing the Fool card, and we have the Fool card in your spread here as well. So this is giving me the Fool. Taking a leap of faith towards you and your connection. This person has realized that although you may seem like two very different people on the surface, at your core, you are the same. You've lived different lives, you've had different experiences, but there's a connectedness between you both that this person recognizes. This person has realized you're just like them when it comes down to it. And that those things that seem so different actually aren't that different after all. You've really opened this person's mind to new ideas. And they realize that you may have known all of this entire time. They've realized that you see the world differently. That it's a very exciting and wonderfully creative place to be. All of those differences are something to be celebrated, not something that is there to disconnect you from each other. This person appreciates the way that you see things, your point of view. This person realizes that you follow guidance when it comes to your communication. Some of you may be psychic. You may say things and not realize that you're actually sending messages from spirit. And this person realizes that you have confidence in spirit, that you will give messages that you just say what you get. And you follow that guidance. There is truth to the things that you say and talk about, even if you don't actually realize that there is. It's almost like there are hidden messages behind the things that you're saying. And those are coming directly from the divine. There's a truth behind the things that you say. A lot of you may be messengers, so tarot readers, mediums, psychics. Many of you use your voice in some way. Public speaking, singing, social media, anything like that. So yes, this person has realized that you are guided and that you use your voice as a way to send messages from the divine, intentionally or not. Yeah, I'm getting a lot here that you are backed up by spirit, your spirit team, your ancestors, angels, whatever it is that you may believe. You are definitely not alone here. And this person realizes that. And I'm getting that this person really believes that that is something else because they may not believe that. Or may not have believed that at all. And I think they're coming around to it. Like actually believing that there's something to it. and it might be blowing their mind. This person has realized that you've changed a lot, and it has to do with you taking chances toward things and them not working out. There's the idea here that you believe something would work, or you could make it work, and it really did not go anywhere. There are things that you had to leave behind, and it's not only physically, like relationships or something like that, but also the way that you act towards others. This person has realized that you are beautiful and nurturing and loving and stable, and you will always be there for people. And that's how you have acted in the past, but something has happened to where you are not like that anymore. You may be like that at your core, but you've transformed yourself. There's something about it that was not working for you. They're not entirely sure how you've done it, how you have gone about making the changes that you have, but they realize that you're a different person now, or at least you act differently now. And this may be just directly towards them, but I'm getting that it's overall. You are much more direct in your speech. And when it comes down to it, you take care of yourself before you take care of others. You are not a martyr. And where they believe that you would always be there for them, that you would always put up with being second or third or fourth or fifth, you don't do that anymore. You are number one. And it's not unreasonable either. It's not that you are being selfish and narcissistic or anything like that. You've just come to realize that you needed better boundaries when it comes to people, your relationships, and with yourself. I feel like you may have reparented yourself a bit here. I'm also getting that this person may have had some odd ideas about who you were. Like they believed that you would always be there for them, that you are very nurturing and kind and loving, and you would love them no matter what they did. But there's like a tipping point here that they went past. There's a boundary that they crossed, and then all of a sudden, they realized that they were in the lion's den instead. That you weren't who you portrayed yourself to be, but not because of any fault or hidden agenda of your own, but just based upon their perception of you. Their perception of you was incorrect. They find you to be very logical, very direct, very forthright, very honest. It's like you will give people the benefit of the doubt, but when they overstep your boundaries, you are very quick to make it known that that is not something that they are to do. And it is very reasonable and well laid out. You are very, very good at your communication. You take care of other people, but that does not exclude yourself. This person has realized they crossed a boundary with you, and I believe that you told them. And then something has ended. That you ended something. And yes, it could be how you treated them in the past. It could be just their perception of you changed. But you may have decided to give to someone else or other things, or move on to things that were more fulfilling for you. Once again, I'm getting that you are not alone. And that is not just with spirit here. That is also with other people. There are other people that want to work with you, that appreciate you, that want to give to you. And you give your love and attention to people that just won't hurt you, really. People that respect you, people that respect your boundaries, where it's a mutual connection. I think that maybe this person was caught up in fantasy of you. Like, you just seemed so different, so otherworldly. The connection they felt to you was so strong. And it like came out of a storybook or something. And then they realized that you actually are a human being with boundaries and a life. You're not just a character out of some book or something. You are very real to this person now. Whereas maybe in the past you weren't. There was some sort of fantasy around you that they created. And that's not to say that that fantasy doesn't still exist, that you aren't a magical being, because I believe that you are. But there's a lot more depth to your character than what they may have thought at first. They may have been caught up with your looks, your attractiveness, and maybe in how you both met. The circumstances around that may have been a little bit serendipitous. But I get that this person now knows that there's something very real about you. You may have had to get real with them. All right, so what has this person realized about your connection? 60, the kiss. Justice. The witch, experimentation, rebellion. Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, the Five of Swords, Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups. We have an additional card here, the Six of Swords, and then back of deck we have the King of Wands. Okay, well, your connection, I don't know, the story behind your connection just seems like a movie or something. The tarot is being a little melodramatic here, but maybe it has been kind of a roller coaster between you two. Underneath it all, you both feel the same way towards each other. It's actually a very sweet connection. You both have a lot of love for each other. You both mirror each other, of course, and I'm getting a lot of yin-yang. There's something about this connection that is magical, but it is so different to this person. This person has realized how special this connection is, that it is not something that is even close to being your everyday run-of-the-mill relationship. There is definitely something otherworldly about it, divinely guided, just in the fact that you both love each other but are so opposite. And it's because you both see past all of the differences and really feel something at your core when it comes to each other. And all of those differences just seem like the sprinkles on top, actually. There's no getting past the feeling that you both have for each other on the inside. That one thing that happened between you, whether it be eye contact or there's just a moment here where everything just clicked, lock and key. The puzzle pieces fit, you know? There was definitely a moment between you where this connected. And no matter what else has happened, even in the most extreme things, there is nothing that is going to break that apart. And there are no differences between you that are going to make you feel differently about each other. And I get that this person realizes that maybe they've gone about this connection in the wrong way, and maybe you have too. Because instead of looking at this connection for what it is, as being probably energetic and something that is divinely guided, it needs to be gone about in a way that is different than relationships that you've had in the past. And because you both may not have realized what was going on, you may have acted and treated each other in a way that was your norm, for good or for bad. And your connection has gone through a lot of upheaval because of that. There's a feeling here of you both not trusting each other, of there being major surprises, of new beginnings or possibilities of new beginnings, and then getting stuck in your heads about it, being afraid. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of watching each other, tentatively moving forward, but then realizing that you stepped on a landmine and then had to separate or something like that, or go back to your own corners. This connection feels very strong for this person, and they realize that they have been very afraid because of that. Although this is everything they could ever want. Every time they move forward, it's like they act or you act in a way that one of you takes offense to, or one of you questions the other's intentions. or something just happens. And there's pushback here between you. But it's like you both keep wanting to come back together. You're both drawn to each other due to this magic between you. And you get close and then get pulled apart again. And it's really due to the fear. It feels like both of you just need to be brave enough to stay. Because one of you might get brave and move towards the other, but then the other one will run away. Or something will happen. And then the person that ran away gets brave and they step forward and the other one runs away. And so you both just need to stay. And let whatever happens, happen. And I think that's what this person has realized. There may be fears that both of you have to work through, but you both need to be brave enough to stay to work through them. And if you can do that, on the other side is pure joy, emotional fulfillment for both of you, and a very, very pure and beautiful connection. You just have to get past whatever fears you may have together, without running away from it, getting caught in your head, ghosting, getting upset. You just need to trust each other. And that's what this person has realized. You just have to stay and work through it. I'm hearing, if I stay, will you stay? This person realizes that it's not going to work if they chase you or you chase them. They need to have the courage to stand. Because this person really does want this connection. They just realize it wasn't the fairy tale that they thought it might be at first. That there is work involved. Because we do live in the world. This person's intentions towards you was the back of deck, King of Wands. So this person wants to have courage. Courage to come forward and to stay there. They want to be able to control themselves, to stay focused on this connection and what is going to be required of them. To not allow their emotions, their anxieties, their fear, their mind to talk them out of this. To resist the urge to run, or to disagree with you, or to fight. This person realizes that you both are different. And so you have to go about this in a different type of way. They're like, I'm a different person, and you're a different person. So let's stop trying to make things work in this mold that has been handed down to us, or that our society has told us to be. Like, this is how a relationship is, and this is what it has to be like. Let go of all that and just be different. Just accept that you both are going to have a different kind of connection, and that is okay, because that's perfect for both of you. This isn't a perfect connection, it's perfect for them. And that means a lot more to them than you could ever know. This person realizes that this connection is something that they will never, ever be able to experience again. And they're finding the courage in themselves to do what it takes to bring this together, to take that one step forward, to choose you. And they hope that you are the same. They believe that you have the courage as well, that you are as brave as they are because of that Justice card. And really, you both may realize this at the same time here. So you may have already realized this. You may already realize what it's going to take to come together and be willing to do so. Especially because of the amount of guidance that you're given. So Group 1, that's what I have for you. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello Group 2, if you chose the Two of Cups and the Tarot of the Divine, this will be your reading. We're asking, what have they realized about you and your connection? Let me get your cards laid out, and then we'll get into your reading. We have 3, the Starborn, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sailor, New Influences, Wanderlust, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, Death, Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups again, the Queen of Wands, 4 of Cups, the Sun, and the Chariot. Let me look at your starter card and see what I get. I'm getting one of you leading and one of you following. It feels a bit like a dog chasing its tail. But that sounds a little more anxious than what I'm getting. I'm getting more fun-loving. Something very sweet, something innocent. One of you leading the other out of the dark. Both of you coming out of the dark. One of you may have a lot of tattoos. I'm also getting that one of you may have been through more than another. Or maybe some trauma is carried on the surface more than the other. Not that you both haven't been through things, but I get that one of you may be more look on the bright side than the other person. One of you may be more communicative than the other. One of you may get a little more sidetracked than the other. It may seem like the person that's following isn't really following, like they're kind of going off on their own a little bit, but actually they are following. They may just not look at this directly. It may be indirectly, like side-eyeing a little bit. The person that's following may seem like they're not paying attention to whoever is leading this connection, but they are. They actually are. They just don't want the leader to know that. Like, there's something funny about it. Like, something really cute about this whole thing. I don't know. I really like the energy, though. It is pretty adorable. Like, I don't think anyone could see you both interact with each other and not just think that you guys were just really cute. Like, the interactions between you are cute. And it doesn't feel like there's any bad blood here between you at all. There's more acceptance of each other here. Although you may not have gone through some of the easiest times. It just feels like there's an understanding with each other and each other's differences here. This person is very, very confident that you were destined to meet, that you were destined to be in this person's life. This person has no question when it comes to their connection to you with the Starborn and the Wheel of Fortune. That's a huge energy. There's a trust that this person has with you. With the Sailor card, you have had a huge influence over this person. You've helped this person explore. I believe they've realized that you are a guide for this person to help them explore new depths. This could be emotional. This could be anything, really. Any type of experience. You have helped this person through it. You're two peas in a pod. Like, you are very, very connected. You are just alike. You are one and the same. And I do believe that you feel the same when it comes to this person, that this connection that you have together is something that is absolutely unbreakable. You may feel a past life connection with this person. Soulmates, twin flames, anything like that. I would not be surprised. But there is a feeling of maybe you guiding this person through new experiences. And it is not lost on this person at all. How you feel about them is exactly how they feel about you. It feels really good. Your connection just seems amazing, actually. Even if it feels like you both are on different pages, maybe. You actually are on the exact same page, on the exact same word, on the exact same letter. Okay? I am picking up on an age gap, or maybe just a difference in life experience. I feel that one of you is more responsible than the other. One of you is much more playful. But the more responsible one really gets a kick out of the other one. And vice versa. Like, it just works out so well. There's a strong feeling of partnership, cooperation, looking out for each other. There is mutual love and respect in your connection. This person has realized that they love you, and they could never not have you in their life. They may have been reserved at first when it comes to your connection with them, but they realize that they're going to follow you wherever you go. There's something here about them realizing that your connection may change over time. That you may change over time. and that maybe you're not always going to be there for them. And this may be like physically in their life or something like that. But this person realizes that no matter what, you're always going to be with them. And any changes to your connection are not going to change that. You make this person very, very, very happy. You may have moved or something away from this person. Or maybe you made like a different decision when it comes to your life. Maybe you had to go after something that was important to you. But they realized that whatever it was that happened, or whatever decision that it was that you made, it wasn't because you don't feel love for them or that you don't care for them. They've realized that it doesn't matter what it is that you decide to do or where you decide to go. You love them and they love you. And that's really all there is to it. There's a lot of unconditional love here between you. It really is a fantastic connection to have with someone, even if you aren't physically together. There is something incredibly special about it. This person realizes that you will always come back and get them. You will always come back for them. You won't let them go astray. They may head off into another direction too. But it's like you see them and you know what it is that they need. And you'll always be there to pull them back onto the right track. You'll always lead them back out of the darkness. For some of you where this is not a romantic connection, where a lot of you this is, but there may be some of you watching that this is a family member or a very good friend. This may be a younger sibling, a child. And that's just for a few of you out there. So let's see what this person has realized about your connection. 38, the bridge. 6 of Swords. The painter, productivity, creation. Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. Temperance. 4 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 10 of Wands. The Moon. And back of deck, we have the 6 of Cups. So yes, this person realizes the connection between you. Absolutely. It is mutual and it is special. You know, and like I was saying before, it doesn't mean that this connection has always been easy, or that either of you have actually known what this connection is. But I get that this person has realized that no matter what happens, there's nothing that's going to change the way that they feel about you, or the way that you feel about each other. Nothing's going to break you apart. No matter what it is. Physical separation or wanting to go off and do your own thing for a bit. This person feels you no matter where they are. I'm getting some strong telepathy between you both. This person has realized that there's mutual understanding and trust between you. And they also realize that they have a responsibility to this connection. To uphold that. To not make a mockery of this connection. To have respect for it. Just because they don't believe that this connection is something that they can break necessarily, it doesn't mean that they can treat it with disdain or they can just go off and do whatever they want and it will always be there. They realize that this connection is a gift and that they need to treat it as such. They can weaken this connection through their own actions, and so can you. You both may feel this connection, but it doesn't mean that you have to be together in order to feel it or to have an impact on each other. So this is an energetic type of connection. But if, for instance, they do something that is deceptive towards this connection, maybe they don't treat it with the correct amount of respect that it's due, it does not mean that you both have to be together physically. They could lose this connection in the physical realm, just by their actions. And this could become just an energetic connection that they feel. So this person is realizing that their actions do have consequences. and that this connection is something that they could potentially lose in the physical realm. That you could make other choices and go with maybe even someone else. That you may make other choices and decide to leave this person behind in the physical world. It doesn't mean that you don't love them and that you won't still feel a connection to them, but you both may have your own paths when it comes to this lifetime. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are meant to be together. So yeah, this person is realizing that they really do want this connection, that they really do feel this connection with you, that they don't want to be separated in the physical realm, but it is whatever they make it to be. So if they act a fool, they will get left. That if they don't treat you with love and respect, then they're not going to have that in the physical realm. They'll still feel it energetically. So I think this person has realized how important it is and that it's not something that they should take advantage of. They shouldn't take it for granted. It is what they create it to be. It is what you both make of it. Back of deck, we have the Six of Cups, and I'm getting that as their intentions. So sharing, love, joy, really like giving to this connection, that's what their intentions are. To give to you, to show you how much they appreciate you, to really feel into this connection, and to treat it in the way that it deserves. This person has a lot of love for you, and they feel that you have a lot of love for them. When it comes to this connection again, I'm getting some more messages here. They may not want you to know that sometimes they feel left out, and that sometimes they find it really difficult to balance this connection, like to understand what it is that they're feeling. And it could be sometimes they feel ignored by you. And I'm also getting that they've realized that sometimes you may feel ignored by them, that you may feel left out by them sometimes. That your messages, or when you show them some sort of love, it seems that it falls on deaf ears. And sometimes one or both of you may question this connection even. And that's in those darker waters that I was talking about earlier. And I think this person realizes that this connection takes work. It's a gift, but it's not something that they can just ignore, even if they could. But they need to show you, as you show them, that you both care for each other, that you're both there for each other. And this person's intentions are that they want to show you that. They want to give to you so that you understand that they do love you, they do care about you, they do feel this connection. And they realize that they need to do that more. They need to do that way more often. They have a responsibility towards this connection, just like you. This person just wants to show you that they love and appreciate you and your connection. So it's very, very beautiful. I'm so happy for you, Group 2. Well, thank you so very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose the Eight of Cups in the Rider-Waite Tarot, this will be your reading. We're asking, what have they realized about you and your connection? Let me get your cards laid out, and then we'll get into your reading. 64, the Offering. Knight of Swords. The Adventurer, Responsibility, Expectations. Ten of Wands. The World. The Four of Pentacles. Death. King of Swords. The Moon. Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. And Temperance. Let me take a look at your starter card and see what I get. I'm hearing things are looking up. One of you may travel a lot. I get this person realizing that you are the treasure, or that you've had the treasure the entire time. That maybe they just came across you, just by chance, by luck. They feel lucky to have found you. This person recognizes your worth, your value. This person hopes that you'll want to join them. They may feel a distance between you. This could be physical distance. They hope that you'll share your abundance with them, that you'll want to go on a trip with them. There's a feeling that they don't see you clearly, but they recognize your value. Like they see how amazing and beautiful you are. They see that you are a product of the things that you've been through, the pressures that you've been under. It feels like the creation of a diamond, where something precious and unique is created under intense pressure over time. This person believes you have a lot of wisdom to share. And it could be that you don't see this person clearly either. But they found you and they want to come closer. But it's almost like they realize that it's your choice. It's your choice whether you want to share with them or not. It's not something that you feel that you have to do. But they hope that you'll see the opportunity in this. That you'll recognize their value as well. This person can feel that they have what you need and you have what they need. There's an ebb and flow to your connection that this person feels. And there's definitely a possibility of a new beginning here. This person has realized that you're very generous with your time and energy when it comes to other people. There's something in you that just feels that you need to take action towards helping people. And it comes through in just about everything that you do. There's a feeling here that you are here to serve. You may volunteer, donate your time and money to different causes. Even your career may be in nonprofit or in order to help others. And this could really be so many different things. But it seems that your career or the things that you do, it's more than just about you. It's about you wanting to be of service to others. Because it really is part of your personality. It is baked in. This person finds you to be very generous, very giving. And it's something that is intentional. It's something that's important to you. This person feels that you're here to make the world a better place. That you feel that you're here to have an impact, big or small, on making this world a better place to live in. That you feel you have a responsibility to others. This person feels that you've offered them quite a lot. I'm getting this with not only the offering card, but the Queen of Swords, her hand is out, and the Adventurer too. And the Priest and the Death card as well. This person realizes that your assistance has been rejected in the past. It's not always taken. The things you say are not always heard or understood. The things that you do are sometimes questioned as to what your intentions may be. But it doesn't stop you from doing it. So this person does realize that you really do have good intentions and that it is just part of you to want to help others. To be there for other people in whatever way it is that you can be. This person has realized that you offer very good advice. The advice you give is well balanced, well thought out, it's logical, and it helps many people from different walks of life. There's a certain amount of truth to the things that you say, to the advice that you give, to where it helps a lot of different types of people in a lot of different types of situations. It seems to resonate with a lot of different people. This person has realized that you may have had the expectation of saving the world on your own here, and that you may have realized that you need to ask for help sometimes. That's what the Adventurer card talks about, and it's also what I'm getting from the Ten of Wands, the World, and the Death card, along with the Three of Pentacles. It may be something that you held on to for a long time, that you had to do this all by yourself, that you felt responsible to do this. But this person has realized that you really have had to let that go. It's something that you've had to grow through, and that maybe you found it easier to work with others, that you found that it is something that can help lighten your load and also help you to have more impact. This person realizes that there are people that are waiting for you to fail, but for every one of those, you have two people that are wanting to see you succeed and to help you. This person realizes that there's a balance to you. And this isn't something that you were just given or that you just were born knowing. It's something that you've had to experience your way through. You've had to make mistakes and learn lessons in order to come out this way. This person believes that you are a very strong individual. This person has realized that you are independent, you're honest, you're truthful. You have very, very good communication, you're intelligent, you're reasonable, you're strong-hearted. And there's something about you that just kind of cuts through a lot of the BS and gets to the truth of the matter. And because of that, you're able to bring people together. You make a very good mediator. There's something so pure about you. And when people don't trust in that, it's because of their own issues, not because of yours. Because you've learned from your own issues here. You've been burnt more than once. Like I said, when I was looking at your starter card, this person realizes that you are who you are because of the pressure that you've been under. You were made. So let's see what they've realized about your connection. 17, the Lover. 10 of Wands. The Sleeper, cause and effect, clarity. Page of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. The 5 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. King of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. The Fool. The 3 of Swords. And back of deck we have the Hermit. I feel like this person watches you a lot. They've watched you from afar for maybe a pretty long time here. This person has romantic feelings for you. And it's something that's a burden to them. There's some sort of separation between you. It could be distance, and that's what I was picking up with the 8 of Cups for your starter card. But it's like this person has to watch you have connections with other people, and they don't get to have that. And it's something that's really hurtful because they actually really, really like you. They love you. They have very loving feelings towards you. It feels like they aren't able to give as much as you do, or that maybe it's that they feel that they don't have as much to offer towards you as you have to offer them. There's something that feels unbalanced here between you and your connection. They may have rejected your offer in the past, because in the first spread I was getting like your hands out as an offering, right? And that's what I'm getting from the Page of Pentacles. That you may have offered this person something and regretfully they had to not take it. For whatever reason that may be. It's not very clear here in the cards what it is that caused it. So I'm getting that there may be different situations for all of you here. So I'm not getting a specific situation. But it's not because this person doesn't have feelings for you. You may work with this person or maybe you have known each other a long time and have been friends. Maybe a friend of the family. They definitely see your value though, with that 10 of Pentacles there. And they do want to give to this connection. They see how wonderful it could be, how much joy there could be between you. If they were to offer you something back, but I don't know, maybe they feel like a charity case or something. Like it would just be you being nice to them. Like having pity on them or something. And I don't think this person actually normally feels this way, like when it comes to their relationships or how they see themselves in the world. But when it comes to this connection in particular, I don't know, they don't feel that they are as worthy of you as you are of them. So it's almost like this person gives up before they even begin. There really is a restriction here for this person. It could be some sort of responsibility that they have in their life, something that they've invested in already. They could be some sort of leader, someone that has some sort of authority. And it's like they feel that they can't partake like in this connection or in like just enjoying this connection with you. This person is standoffish. There's something here that that holds them back. But they have all these feelings for you. They really do. They see how special you are. They see your value. They see your worth. And it is immense. They honestly think the world of you. With the Sleeper card, it's interesting because it does say clarity on here and cause and effect. It's like they believe that they know what's going to happen here. And that's what keeps them from taking a step forward towards you. But we have an eye closed in all these clouds and it's all black. So it's almost like their perception of this is completely wrong. Like it's skewed. They think they know, but they actually don't. For some reason, this person believes that they can't have this. Maybe it's that they don't believe that you'll choose them. Or that if you do, it'll just be out of pity or something like that. Like you don't have another choice. There could be something financial here as well. But maybe all they can offer you is financial stability, but they don't really have the rest of it. You know what I mean? And maybe you don't have the financial stability to offer them, but you do have the rest of it. There's something here that just seems they feel is imbalanced. And maybe from your side, everything looks great. I mean, if you both would just put some effort into it, everything would turn out just fine. Like, there is no imbalance when it comes to how you're perceiving this connection. But they just don't see it that way. At least for right now. And it's kind of weird because I was getting that they wish that you would choose them. But there's some unworthiness here that they have inside of them. And also a sense of responsibility for what they've invested in so far in their life. Something that they are passionate about, something that they've worked towards. And there's a feeling of separation here, like they have to keep their distance because of who they are, or their position, or something like that. But they really would like to jump in. Like, they really would like to indulge in this. It's something that is in their heart. But their head tells them no. The practical side to them tells them that this isn't something that they should do. But they want to. They really do want to. They are watching you. Back of deck, we have the Hermit. I'm getting that as their intentions towards you. And I just get them watching you still. Just like they have been. You're special to this person. And they do have some hope in this connection. They have some, I think by watching you, by experiencing you, it's healing them in some way. It's building their confidence. It's helping them to not feel less than. And it's causing them to do a lot of reflection when it comes to themselves. This person may be waking up. Well, that is all I have for you, Group 3. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.